Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a how I did my makeup for New Year's Eve night shift edition. So starting off, I'm just priming my face with this Cover FX blurring primer. I really enjoy this primer because it does actually give my skin a blurring effect, as you're actually going to be able to see here in a minute. Like, it completely blurred out all of my pores and I absolutely love it. But you can see I'm just putting it right there in my T-zone because that's where I need it the most. Next, for a little bit of hydration, I'm going in with the Smashbox Primer Water. I can't even speak right now. And I'm just fanning that. I sprayed it all over my face and I'm just fanning it out. And that is just to moisturize my face. Next, I'm going in with this sample of the Too Faced Perfect Peach foundation in the shade Snow. I just wanted to try this out, and if you didn't know, you can actually go to Sephora and get samples of any of their foundations. So I really enjoy going and trying out new foundations that way instead of spending an arm and a leg on an actual full-size foundation, because we all know that they can get super expensive. And I was really like scraping the bottom of this sample by the time that I did this video, because I had already done my makeup for New Year's Eve. This was just me redoing my makeup for it. So I had used pretty much all of it in this little container and I was struggling to get any out. Okay, so here's a little mini review on this foundation. I didn't like it. It wasn't giving me the coverage that I wanted. It didn't last all night like I needed it to. I was going to work this night, so it's not like I needed to look super fancy for anybody, but it just didn't last. Next, I'm going in with this e.l.f. brow pencil in the shade Taupe. This is my go-to. I always have one on backup for when I don't have my Younique Moodstruck Precision Brow Pencil. This one is my absolute, like, I started using this, I can't even remember how long ago. I'm pretty sure it was the first brow pencil that I had ever bought and started using. Well, not this one specifically, but I had used ones in the past. But it's super affordable and I really enjoy it, so I always keep one of these on hand. Next, I'm going to go in with this Kat Von D Lock-It Setting Powder. I use this underneath my eyes. I actually decided to use it all over my face today because why not? And I couldn't find I couldn't find my other powder and I couldn't find my powder brush. It was a struggle today, y'all. You don't even know, like, I was struggling with so much. I couldn't find any of the products that I'd actually used, so thank God I ended up finding my makeup bag and they were all in there. But I did end up using this powder all over my face, which it's all right. It wasn't my favorite, but now you can see I'm struggling to find my powder brush. It was really nowhere to be found. Thank God I found it in my makeup bag. But I did end up just using the powder brush that I had been using underneath my eyes because I didn't find that powder brush until after I had filmed this video. Lucky me. Next, I'm going in with one of my favorite bronzers of all time. It's the Too Faced Chocolate Solé bronzer. I love this bronzer. It is a matte bronzer, so when I'm looking for something a little bit matte, or when I'm looking for a look that's a little bit more matte and less dewy or shiny, I will go for this bronzer. But if I want something that's a little bit more sun-kissed, gives me a little bit of a glow, I will use my Beachfront bronzer from Younique. Oh my lord, guys, I'm going in with my all-time favorite blush. This is the Tarte blush in Party. I love this. I do believe that it was limited edition for the birthday gift at Sephora a couple of years back. I'm not sure. I'll look for it and hopefully I'll be able to link it down below, and I hope it's not limited edition because I am running out. As y'all can see, I hit pan pretty hard in that thing, and I'm not looking forward to the day that it is gone. Y'all, I could for the life of me not figure out where the highlighter that I used went. I knew what it looked like, I knew where it was supposed to be, and I could not find it. And then finally, of course, it was sitting right in front of my eyes. This is the Artist Couture Illuminati, I believe is what it's called, highlighter. This is a super pigmented highlighter, and the size that I showed you was just the travel size. I got that a couple of years ago and I still have not worked my way through it, and this is one of my favorite highlights of all time because of how glowy it is. If you don't like sparkle, you're definitely not gonna like it because there is very prominent sparkles in it, but I love it. It gives me an amazing glow. I use it all over my face. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Bless you. Alright, so now I'm going to start with the eyes. I'm using a Tarte eyeshadow palette. It's one of the Rainforest of the Sea, I believe. When I find the exact name for it, I'll leave it down below, but I cannot remember the name of it for the life of me. On any other day, I do a very basic eye look, and I'm not going to stray too far from it today because I am going to work. So it's something that I like to keep pretty simple. I don't like it to be too intricate. So I'm just really using 2 different eyeshadow shades out of this palette. And then of course, since it's New Year's Eve, I used a glitter on top. Alright, so this is the glitter that I used. It's the Stila Magnificent Glitters little eye glitter thing. This one actually isn't for your eyes. It is a highlight, but I would never put that on as a highlight. So I use them as eyeshadows. But this was in the shade Kitten. It's actually a super popular shade with Stila. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, there you go. Now I'm just taking one of the eyeshadow brushes that I used on my eyes, and I'm running it underneath my eyelids with no extra product on it because I wanted just a little bit of color down there. But next, I'm actually going to go in with my Younique Moodstruck Precision Eye Pencil. Y'all, this is my favorite eyeliner of all time. I will never be replacing this. I don't use anything else really to fill in my waterline and my lash line. I love it. It works for me. It's going to work for me for a very long time. It doesn't smear or smudge on me very often. So that's why I continuously go back to it. Next, of course, y'all know I'm going to be using my Younique Moodstruck 4D Epic Mascara. Mine is so dry. It is so time to replace it. Time to get another one. I've got to get on that super soon because mine is completely out. But when I'm not using this mascara, I am using the Younique Moodstruck Epic Mascara. That is not the 4D version. That's the mascara that I started using when I first started Younique, and I absolutely loved it. So I'm just adding a few final touches where I thought they needed some touch up, and then we will move on to lips. So I decided that I was going to use this lip pencil from Kylie Cosmetics in Candy K, I believe the shade is. All of these products that I use and any products that I mention are going to be listed down below for easy access, so y'all can find them super easy. But yeah, I decided to use this lip color, and I just didn't like how pink it was, so I decided to go over the top of it with a ColourPop liquid lipstick in the shade Strut. It's one of my favorite liquid lipsticks from ColourPop because it's kind of a cooler tone nude shade, but yeah, there we go. Alright everybody, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this New Year's Eve look. Please give this video a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye!